Well, if anyone tells you that is an easy boss battle, you can rightfully punch them in the face for me. He had 3 attacks, and all were more than overpowered. I took that bad attack to the face once, and it does 29,000 points of damage. Holy shit. Literally, like, all but a sliver of you is gone at the brunt of that. How is that? I'm very angry. That was very bullshit. I'm all for boss battles, trust me. I have done my fair share, from Bowser to the hive mind of Dead Space, but god, that was bullshit. Hey, we got back a point of all the fucking 7 we spent.
It's a smashing ensemble.
You wear it well. Shut up. I look like a twit.
The caftan is sewn of the best fabrics available, and according to the best tailoring practices. But one must have a modicum of taste to appreciate this. Even the most exquisite robes cover only deficiencies in beauty, never in refinement.
Usually wear something different, better suited to my trade. Got nothing against this particular outfit, though. Just don't exactly feel comfortable in it. And I despise formal occasions.
I like how you can still hear my chainmail
Nothing
moving.
one can't get accustomed to. Now, be so kind as to stand still. All that being as it may, Toussaint's highest honor, the Order of Vitis Vinifera, demands appropriate attire. The Duchess cannot be expected to drape the medal on a suit of armor caked in mud.
She should.
Palace protocol places enormous emphasis on form, virtuous tradition, etiquette.
Huh.
I'm not a knight,
Tradition
so...
which values appearances ahead of all else, which calls for lordly, glistening triviality and misplaced generosity.
Sound wistful. Pensive, Regis. That because they refuse to buy you a new outfit?
Hardly. It's the tone I ever adopt when I find myself pondering, which, believe it or not, happens quite a lot.
You're a vampire. You have nothing but time to
I have no
ponder.
need for a new outfit, as I shall not be attending the ceremony.
Why not?
Because, unlike you, I don't have to. I shall begin to pack my belongings instead. I trust you'll join me later, once you're richer by a medal and a fascinating new experience.
Count on it. Ceremonies, medals honoring virtues, just keeps coming up.
I've had no reprieve either. And I keep thinking of the last great virtue, compassion. It's the one piece of the puzzle that never seemed to fit.
Mean you suddenly believe the 5 virtues theory, after all we've revealed?
It's not a question of belief, superstition, or old wives' tales. It's a conclusion derived through exercising pure logic. Siana planned everything in advance. Had we not stopped her, surely there'd have been a 5th victim. One the gossips would have associated with a lack of compassion.
Her plans don't matter now. Can't act on them. Ask the messenger who delivered my invitation to the ceremony. Siana's in the palace. Courtiers pressured the Duchess to lock her in a tower.
Do you care not a whit who else was in her black book? We've some time before the ceremony. We could still chat with that boot-cleaning urchin. He was the one to pass the victims' names to Dettlaff. Perhaps we missed something.
Regis,
I didn't catch
Bootblack
that.
didn't say anything about making deliveries when we talked to him. How do you know he handled the letters?
While you basked in glory and tried on new formal wear, I conducted a little investigation of my own. You'd be very proud to see how I conducted myself. I began by concocting an ample supply of boot wash for our enterprising young friend. I'd observed that among street folk, amidst their society as a whole, reciprocity takes precedence over all other codes, and thus no good deed goes unrewarded. Of course, the same holds true for malicious or destructive deeds.
The letters. What's the connection?
When the bootblack arrived to collect his bucketful, he hinted he knew more. Simply put, we'd failed to ask the proper questions when we chatted earlier. It took a bit more tongue loosening, but ultimately he spoke. He admitted he'd handed Dettlaff the letters. He knew this information was valuable to me. In providing it, he was simply repaying me.
No point in this. Not bad as idea go. Talking to the boot pack. Let's meet there. You're right. Need to talk to the boot black. We might as well talk to him.
Could be worth checking with the boot black again. Meet you by a stand.
Fine. I shall await you there. Shoot the breeze with the charming lad to pass the time.
The boot black? In the lower city? Intend to soil my masterpiece in the city's gutters?
Promise to be careful.
Oh, I wanted to travel with Regis. I'm sorry, Regis. You're right there. I like Regis. He sacrificed a lot for me. He is welcome at the vineyard at any time.
Yes, a face no ointment could help.
Oh, I ran out of energy. Oh, so yeah, that battle, if you're going to do it on your own, I very much suggest getting up Quinn, because that bad attack is bullshit. Get very far away from that when he slams down into the ground. And the giant swooping attack, you should be pretty easy to avoid. But yeah, that bad attack is the most overpowered bullshit I have ever seen. Yeah, what did I say? 15 times? 15 tries? In about an hour. Hopefully my video got compressed well and time-lapse went nice. I'm hoping it did. We'll see how many more videos this takes to get to the end. We might be ending the video right here. So if we are, like and subscribe, comment. Your feedback is very welcome. All the social medias are there to contact me. So yeah, I hope that everything is going well. I don't know how I'm going to edit this in the next few days.
I agree completely, young man. Lois is clearly more adhesive than Logan.
Isn't that the truth? I noticed it myself. But Clay? Now that's a real pickle to clean off. Oh, it's the swordsman. Good to see you. Here for a spiffing? Dirty boots are a stain on professional dignity, you know. Step on up.
Need to ask you something.
Yet again? Go on then. I'm a proponent of free speech and I will gladly tell you all I know. But why not get your boots shanked while we jabber?
Guess they could use a spit and polish.
Then I shall take advantage as well. A friend of mine used to say boots should be as clean as the soles that wear them.
Clean boots, clean soles. A fine slogan.
Let's just start with some idle chit
How's
chat.
business?
Well enough. I can't complain. Though it'd be even better were certain folk to sit down for a shine as they stood and chatted.
Man in the frock coat. You passed him some letters, remember?
Why, of course. I'm young, got a mind like a steel trap, but...
If you're about to tell me this information will cost me, forget it. How'd you get those letters?
Beggars brought them.
Why didn't you tell us this before, when we first talked?
You didn't ask about beggars now, did you?
Very true.
Beggars. Tell us more about them. How many were there?
Why, 4. 1 for each letter.
Just 4? Sure you didn't get a 5th?
I can't count, you know.
Remember anything else? These beggars have anything in common?
What? Come now. Each was different. Some had mismatched boots, others had no boots at all. Oh, I know! They all had no home!
Kid, my patience is starting to run a little thin. Now think hard.
Where'd they get the letters?
Where'd they get the letters? They pick them up? Get them from someone?
I don't know. They'd come, hand me a letter, and walk away. I asked no questions.
Geralt, allow me to ask a question. Listen, lad. I'll be glad to mix another batch of that boot shine for you. But you must focus now and tell us all you know. Where can we find the beggars?
Well, at the shelter most like.
Where's that?
Everyone knows. It's just round the corner. Up those stairs, then right.
Thanks, kid.
But
For
I'm
your
not
trouble.
in my armor.
You must visit the shelter. Look around inside.
Can I loot this kid? Price list. I'm taking that. What is his prices? Ooh, prices. Okay, we're up the stair. Can I change out of this? Get up. Oh, I can. I don't want to get all dirty. The guy said he worked very hard on it. I want to respect that. Why do they keep bringing me back over here? Oh, it's probably where it's putting the outfit. Oh, makes sense. Go on, bring it over. Okay, hold on 1 second. I have to text my father back. I apologize. I apologize. This is very unprofessional of me. But, you know, we're not that very professional here at this channel. Quite yet, really. Regis! I changed in the street, did you see? I hopped up this curb.
Your little camp elsewhere, got it? This is a decent district. You? What do you want?
To talk.
Here, that's a waste of breath. We've tried it, only to tire our lips. We'll use other means of persuasion now.
Jesus.
Gentlemen, calm, please. Either get out along with these flea-ridden vagabonds, or we'll toss you all out. Our patience is gone. This place is no longer a rank refuse dump.
Scram! Decent folk live here.
The shelter, them living here, bothers you. Question is why?
Look, Ballard. Another defender
Ballard?
of the poor. Fighter for justice.
Damn nuisance. We've our women and young folk living next door, when even grown men fear to walk past such rabble.
Decent folk you mention. Mean yourselves?
Why? Do you doubt it?
Hell yes.
Hear that, Artois? He poking insults us. On our own turf.
We should step aside, good fellow. My friend is perfectly capable of settling this unfortunate dispute on his own.
Oh, someone's about to get their asses kicked.
Jesus, get hurt.
Bandit, level 49. I tried to cast Quinn there, not gonna lie. Force of habit. Oh, hey, your buddy's down. Ooh. Oh, you're getting a couple good hits on, I'm not gonna lie.
Break your guts around your spine.
Not gonna lie, you got a couple good hits. Yeah. Reminds me of... Yeah,
All right.
stay the fuck down.
I could take a hint. Come, time to go.
I thank you so much for your aid. I tried to reason with them, but they'd have beat me blue had you not come along. I'm grateful. Immensely.
What did they want from you?
They are neighbors. Wish me to take my folk, the shelter, elsewhere. They dislike that I help the beggars. I do not oppose going elsewhere, were we to have somewhere to go. But you've come with a problem, have you? My turn to aid you.
Yeah, you might as well ask about the place.
What is this place? Poorhouse?
You could call it that. They come here to rest and eat a hot meal.
You help them, why?
Because they need help.
That's a good answer.
Need some information. Looking for a man who might have mentioned the boot black in Rue de Garl.
The boot black. A feisty lad. I know him.
Any of your, wards supposed to meet him recently or soon?
Forgive me. Those I help and I are not so close that I would know. But should you wait, they'll all soon come for their meal. You can question them yourselves.
Sure all your usual beggars will be here?
They're not obliged to come, of course. but they rarely find a decent meal elsewhere. So, almost all in the area eat here.
Thanks. We'll wait. Nice of you to let us.
Oh, we'll just wait here. It's supposed to be a ceremony or something I'm supposed to be getting to, but ah! Oh, just a few hours.
My dears, I've a matter to address before I serve this soup.
Only 3 beggars?
These 2 gentlemen have some questions of you. Pay attention. Answer in brief. For if you draw it out, your soup will go cold. And we wouldn't want that, would we?
There's only-
Recently, 4 of you delivered sealed letters to the bootblack. I know this.
Does anyone know what the gentleman means? Go on, speak up. Romain?
Why should I squeak? We were all told not to mention the letters. We all swore.
You can tell me, Romain. You were given a letter and you delivered it, right? Good work, Romain. Thank you. Who else?
I got one too. Gave it to the bootblack. Freshie, he got one. But he can't tell you, as he's not here.
I like how there's only 3 beggars. I expected, like, a crowd.
I still have mine. I'm to deliver it 2 days after the Feast of St. Barnabas.
May I see the letter?
It's a matter of importance to the duchy. Hand it over, or I'll take it from you. Plain and simple.
That seems a
But I
bit...
was to deliver it personally. Let no one else see it. That is what she said, and she was frightening.
You ought to heed folk who are kind and honest. These men helped me a short while ago, helped all of us. If this individual threatened you, you need not keep the promise you made.
All right, take it. I didn't want to see the bootblack anyways. It's always muddy there.
Say thank you, Geralt. Letter revealing the 5th victim. That is a straight-ass paper for being
is it?
in a scroll.
Another name, truly?
See for yourself.
Well, well. I must say, even I did not expect this.
I bet it's the
This time it was
Duchess.
See to our Duchessa. It seems we underestimated Siana rather grossly.
Judging by this, Detloff was literally supposed to tear her heart out.
Yet first you must snap her neck. Puzzling.
Puzzle complete now.
Alas, the matter's ceased to be a tantalizing brain teaser and has turned incredibly grave. We've proof of a plot to assassinate Toussaint's ruler. We've proof of a coup d'etat.
Duchess was to be Detloff's last victim. Siana planned it from the start.
I win.
Indeed. The logical conclusion, Geralt.
4 seemingly random victims to start. The virtue's their only link. Enough to get folk talking about a righteous, vengeful beast. Obscured the victims' links to Siana, even as she had those she despised killed off one by one, leaving the Duchess for last.
Had she managed to fulfill her plan, none would have questioned the reasons. Most would have thought Anna Henrietta had died for her sins. She was known to show a hard heart on many occasions. Ample proof of a lack of compassion.
Why would Siana murder her own sister? Out of envy? To take power? From an inborn penchant for evil?
Yes, yes, and yes. All seem likely, and none are mutually exclusive. But if you'd like to know for certain, you can always ask her yourself.
Think it's a good idea?
Think it's a good idea? After all, we foiled her carefully planned scheme. Think she'll even want to?
Talk to you? Would it harm you in any way to try? Some philosophers think empirical examination the sole path to knowledge. I believe you
Damn.
mentioned the Duchess keeps Siana locked up.
Courtiers were insisting on a harsher punishment. Much harsher. Think Anna Henrietta had to protect her sister from a lynch mob as much as she wanted to protect her subjects from a criminal. One way or another, she's locked away in a secluded wing of the palace, awaiting trial before a court of law. I'd need to get past some guards to see her. Coming with?
Of course not. I shall await you at Mare La Chaise-Longue. I'll not risk entering the palace after Dettlaff and his minions rampage. Besides, I vastly prefer the company of a simple mug of mandrake brew to that of the Duchess's vile sister.
Oh, thanks.
So, said straight up, it means you're going off to get drunk because you hate Sienna.
I've never been fond of categorical statements of that kind, but I admit I could not vouch for my behavior in her presence. She treated Dettlaff cruelly, caused his death in the end, and now this? Atop all that? No, Geralt. I will not go with you. I will await you at the cemetery.
I will see you there, my friend. Oh, I gotta put back on my nice clothes. I will put back on my nice clothes. Bloop. Let's see here. Where is pants? The pantaloons and weird shoe things. And we'll take off those. We will take off that. We will take off that. Then we'll take off that. Actually, we're gonna leave the crossbow on. I want to see what it looks like. We'll take it off. It's ridiculous. We have a pimp. Pounce. That is an old word for pimp.
So, what will it be?
And these would be his ladies of the evening. Yup. The streets are about as dead as you expect after vampires ran. Hooded woman.
Eh?
Excuse me. Do I know you? Hi, Roach.
Come on.
Yeah, as I was saying, the streets are about as dead as you expect after vampires had rammed through and killed everyone. Puppy. I think we just passed the boot block because I swore I heard his name. Or heard his voice. Oh, I can't sprint. To the palace. To the windows.
If you've one jug of wine and one friend.
Oh, we should be damn close to the end. Hey, another pimp. I would expect us. We will hopefully be done here soon.
Oh, Lepiota's lips. My legs are waiting.
Jesus. She don't fuck around. There's another random horse. Excuse me, guards. Oh, I need to be getting to bed here soon. I start work tomorrow. I am so excited to be working again. Because I enjoy working.
Yes, a face. No
And a new job means a new experience, new learning curve, new everything. Learning curve I'm nervous about. Look at these statues. I wish, if I were the ruler of the land, I would have statues like those ones in Harry Potter that came alive to defend the castle. I thought that was the coolest scene. I thought that was badass.
That's it, Roach.
Yeah, start my part-time job tomorrow. Well, it's pretty much a full-time job, but it's part-time technically. So yeah, I will have 2 part-time jobs. This and working for the post office. I will be a federal employee. Those dreams when I got my criminal justice degree of working for the federal government, and I'm a postman. But hey, I'm okay with it. My parents are happy, my grandparents are happy. I'll be happy, hopefully. I know, I'll find out tomorrow. Roach, stay here. I don't trust this lady. We're gonna put on the giant golden sword. Excuse me. You'd think there would be a hell of a lot more guards guarding this area. Like I would have like a small battalion guarding this manipulative bitch. She's dead.
Halt!
Need to see Sienna, urgently.
In the matter of?
Need to interrogate her. New facts have come to light. Need them explained. Seems she was planning your Duquesse's assassination.
Ah, fine then. You're that witcher who solved the murders, no? Then you've my permission, but only for a few minutes.
Promise to be brief.
Oh, thank you, guard. Thank you, Detective Bullock. Batman reference. And yes, I mean Detective Bullock, like from the animated series, Big Fat Bullock, not like the New Age Bullock. Fuck that.
The Witcher
Okay,
will
more
speak
guards.
with the inmate. You can take a momentary break.
As long as it's truly but a moment. Highly irregular, this.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, wow, she doesn't even get like a room. It's
Have
just
you
a
come
windowsill.
to see how I fare? I'm fine, thank you. Artorias' ribbon worked wonders. It's a shame they took it from me.
I know who the 5th victim was supposed to be.
Goodness, you're simply a compulsive snoop. I'm in prison. Detloff is
This
dead.
is not prison.
Could you not just drop it?
Sienna, stop pretending you couldn't care less. I know it's an act, and it's really starting to wear. Why do you want to kill her?
For such an accomplished investigator to ask about the obvious? Come now, Geralt. Why do you think?
Because she turned her back on you, then banished all memory of you?
Bravo, Geralt. Yet another riddle solved.
I wonder if it would have been the right answer no matter what you picked.
Well, what now? Off to share your discovery with Anna Henrietta. Though she's no longer in danger, true. But she very well might add a little something to your reward.
Definitely gonna tell her. Not necessarily for the coin, though.
Then why do it at all?
She ought to know. If only 'cause you'll probably try to kill her again if she ever lets you out.
I probably will.
That's more of me
Perhaps,
choice
just
than
for a
Geralt.
second, you could stop dwelling on all the wrongs folk have done you and forgive her.
Ooh, that's hypocritical of me to choose. I like my giant sword. Because fuck.
Why should I?
For old time's sake. You loved each other once.
Please. I don't know who fed you that rubbish, but...
Read your governess's diary. You played together, were inseparable. Henriette'd get you into trouble sometimes, sure. But there were also times she stood up for you. When you had nightmares, only she could calm you. Time eats away at memories, distorts them. Sometimes we only remember the good. Sometimes only the bad.
If she loved me so, why did she wash her hands off me? Forget me. Hmm?
She was a child.
Sienna, you were exiled when she was how old? 12? 13? She was a child. What was she supposed to do? Rebel? Organize a coup? Steal your father's seal and forge a pardon? She was powerless. Wiped you from her memory not because she didn't care, but because your departure was traumatic for her. She forgot because that was the only way she could handle the pain.
Ugh. You really want a happy ending, don't you?
No.
Ah, with all of us living happily ever after.
That doesn't
Go,
happen.
Witcher. Or they'll give your medal to another. And that would be a shame.
Farewell, Sienna.
I know happy endings don't happen. They've happened 1 in a million, but you do what you can. I want to leave this world slightly brighter than you came into it. At least that's the goal. Sometimes the world gets brighter when you're out of it. It's funny how life works. Oh god, I'm getting all philosophical on tape.
Commander de la Tour would like to see you. Shall we go at once?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Want to see him too.
Hey, did the guards come back to make sure she ain't going nowhere? I also, I'm not gonna lie, part of my brain thought she would be like hanging from the rafters of the room or something. Killed herself before we could interrogate her. Just a part of me thought. Sometime later. Love the time lapse. Ooh, look at the roses.
Damien.
Geralt, it's about time. Ready for the ceremony?
Ooh, your scar's healing nicely.
Your face doesn't look good. Though it looked even worse last I saw you.
I apply a balm of Arnica. Yeah, I hardly feel it anymore.
Got some important information. Anna Henrietta was supposed to be Detloff and Sienna's 5th victim.
You are certain of this?
Completely. Found proof.
Inconceivable. How could she? The murders, the mayhem she brought down on the city, were they not enough? She sought to strike down her own sister, her liege. Traitor.
Oh
I
shit.
must alert my men. Enlarge the Duchess's honor guard. Make certain Sylvia Anna is closely watched during the questioning. I'll see to it personally.
Oh
I
shit.
thank you, Witcher, for alerting me, and I appreciate your attentiveness.
I feel
begin the
like if we wouldn't have told
Come
him,
with me. The Duchess awaits.
like, she's gonna get a harsher punishment now that we told him, even though she may or may not have changed. Oh, I don't like when I get a feeling I did the wrong thing. Oh, this game and its multiple choices.